debuting for Dr. Ian Moore as well. Field for race 4, approaching the start. And they're off, and it's Gem Quality trying to push the gate away from that outside position. Van Diemen Blue Chip down the center is going with him. And these two sprinting through the opening eighth of a mile and coming away with the leads, Van Diemen Blue Chip. So Gem Quality going to drop into that biggie-sized 2-hole in front of Captain Luke, who has just floated away from that inside spot. He comes away in third, up in front of Howlenthehills, followed closely there by Arbitrage Hanover. Then further back to find Chain Gang. The back markers early on are Hunting for Chrome and A-Class Yankee. Opening quarter in a snappy 26-1. Van Diemen Blue Chip at double-digit odds leads the way across the backstretch. Gem Quality track second. Now popping out from third. There goes Captain Luke on a second quarter offensive. Captain Luke surging up after the leader as they reach that halfway point. 53-4. The pace is solid here. Captain Luke took over the lead. Van Diemen Blue Chip now back to second. Out and driving, taking over third. Howlenthehills. Tracking him will be Arbitrage Hanover. Gem Quality back on the inside, fifth, third over. Chain Gang, plenty of speed to chase though. Then it's further back to find Hunting for Chrome and another 3 to the trailer. A-Class Yankee, 3/4, 120-2. Incredible fractions here. Compliments of Captain Luke. He'll try and see it through, but they're closing in. Out and driving, Howlenthehills. Gem Quality looks for racing room. Out off cover, Arbitrage Hanover. Chain Gang on the far outside, closing in. Captain Luke desperate on the inside. Arbitrage Hanover looks for the upset. Chain Gang closing. Here's the wire inside. It may have been Captain Luke. He was fighting for the wire. It's close though in 149-2.
There it is, another sub-150 performance, 149-2. Captain Luke just a fifth of a second off matching his lifetime best. Made a move up to the half. They were going enough though, 53-4.
Try and see it through, but they're closing in. Out and driving, Howlenthehills. Gem Quality looks for racing room. Out off cover, Arbitrage Hanover. Chain Gang on the far outside, closing in. Captain Luke desperate on the inside. Arbitrage Hanover looks for the upset. Chain Gang closing. Here's the wire inside. It may have been Captain Luke. He was fighting for the wire. It's close though in 149-2. Graduate Series division for the Pacers. Captain Luke, good-looking 4-year-old son of Captain Treacherous from the Dragon Again mare, Bodacious Hanover. William Pollock along with Bruce Ehreman and Andrew Harris sharing the ownership. Andrew does the training, and again, that's an early driving double for Jodie Jamieson. Picks up the driving assignment tonight and clicks with Captain Luke for his first win this season. 6th lifetime, and a sparkling 149-2 victory